Sergipano. This is episode 4, where we're building the city of Kier. In this episode, we're going to continue to build on this area that will be our downtown. Will be, I guess, the second half of that. So, yeah, plenty to do. Let's get started. Okay, so I've added another bridge going across the river here. Already had the one that kind of leads to downtown, already had the highway there. So now I have this third one, and we can go ahead and continue our project of kind of encasing the whole central area of the city with freeway connections. So we're going to build on this on the other bank of the river, starting now. Okay, and like in the previous episode, we had to convert this three-way intersection to a cloverleaf. And now we're going to go ahead and extend this length of the highway, intersecting with these two avenues. Okay, so we don't have the intersection set up here. We need two intersections here. But this stretch of highway will combine and create a loop around the core of the city, which was absolutely what we were intending to do. So this is exciting. Okay, and now we have access. The intersections are built. So yeah, we have several key areas to which we can enter the city from the loop around it, and that's kind of the point. We don't want just one area. We don't want the traffic building up from one specific direction. No, we want to be able to provide a system that will accommodate the needs of the growth of our city. And there we have it. We have a full loop. It really is kind of a triangular sort of thing, but we have multiple entrances to the city from multiple areas going around, and that's going to really help our future plans for growth as well. So alright, we have this set up, kind of a ring road. Alright, so I've gone ahead and kind of extended the grid going across the road there. So now we kind of have a double downtown grid. I'm going to have to cut out some roads real quick because I have to bring some transit right into the middle of the city. So we're going to carve out some area for a major train station here. Okay, so I did cut out a couple blocks, and then I have the train tracks going underground, reconvening in the on the ground level, and combining to form an intersection here. Go either way, so we kind of have our central train station now. Alright, let me drop out and let this thing grow. Okay, well, that looks like we have full zoning in our downtown. Some of the bits are still growing in on the coast here. But, yeah, alright. The next thing that I really need to do is I need to add transit to the city, because other than the intercity bus terminal, the train station we just put in, we don't have any buses or trams or metro. Okay, so we have our first metro line that runs from the train station pretty much through the main corridor of the city that we have so far, which really adds the connectivity. There was a significant amount of demand for metro. Everything is being met by actually getting involved, so I'm going to add a little bit more in terms of transit now. Okay, so the first of two tram lines, see with the red line here, It mostly goes along the avenue, but because of the complex intersection, I pushed the tram line to the side to cut through kind of the center of downtown one direction. So yeah, I mean, that's what we have so far for our first tram, and I'm also going to build a second one going kind of the opposite direction. Okay, and you have this orange line here that is the second tram. I'm not really married to the um, track of, but the general concept will at least remain that there'll be a tram cutting through downtown in this direction um, to really hopefully get some more accessibility throughout the whole city. So I'm excited about their tram network. And of course we have to have some bus lines. So bus line 1 is this blue line that kind of runs along the coast on all segments of this peninsula. So that's going to be kind of a major transit line. We have bus line 2, kind of goes through Ambrose here. Again, we're looking for parts that are not reached by the larger modes of transit in order to connect the city. And bus line 3, this yellow line here, provide more connection through different parts. Again, mostly in Ambrose here. Bus line 4 down Imogen, really cuts across, provides connection to the riverside there, also to the metro, to the tram, so good times. Bus line 5, is basically perpendicular to the metro. They're running a few blocks inland, kind of capture some things, and again make connections to other bus lines or other transit lines. We got a good start. I think I got room for one more. Yep, and we have bus line 6 that will go with this avenue into the back end of downtown. So all of our major roads, everything is connected in some way. We have a great transit system to get started in our city that's rapidly growing. All right, and that's going to be it for this one. We really have a pretty pronounced downtown area now to go along with the beginnings of our grid. And we have a lot of growth that we can even work on just in this one part. All right, everybody, take care.